Oh god, I'm too tall for the frame. This is kind of shitty framing, but it's kind of fun. So I have with me today my friend Tanya, who is going to be our expert in Game of Thrones, because I've never watched Game of Thrones. I actually don't really know what happens.
A lot of things happen
in Game of Thrones. What's the first season story arc?
Oh gosh.
Spoilers ahead.
Season 1 is just kind of obviously the introduction to the families that are, a part of this world, and kind of explaining, they're all, in different sections, obviously, the kingdoms, and how, there's a king that kind of rules over all of these lands.
What if the guy that made that chair was just had one little sword that just poked up just a little bit enough
and you couldn't find it,
that you couldn't find it, but enough that when you sat just right on the chair it poked you in the butt.
You have to you have to contort your body in a weird position because you can't sit back, so you look.
Yeah. Where does Dragon Lady come in? Because basically the only reason I would ever want to watch the show, based on the GIF sets I've seen on the internet, is because there's a cool lady with dragons. And then if the whole show is not about dragons, I think I would be very disappointed.
It slowly starts kind of becoming the dragons. It's just basically her, where she started from, to basically the point where she became the mother of dragons. So it's kind of a slow build, kind of the character development of where her brother was.
What's her name?
Basically, Khaleesi.
Khaleesi.
Where her brother was an asshole. Just basically, he's I'm going to be the king. I'm the dragon blood main whatever. And he's just trying to step up to get to that point, to be the rightful heir of the Iron Throne, and which turns out he isn't, but it's the standard. I want to be king, so
I just can't wait to be king.
Yep.
So what's your favorite character?
I think definitely Khaleesi. Definitely. I mean, kind of all of my favorite characters kind of died kind of before that.
Okay.
I think there's only one, so I'm trying not to get attached to characters where I'm welp. And then was it Jaime Lannister, the incest guy? I
don't know anything.
Okay.
I know nothing.
Okay. Jaime Lannister, he's the incest, one of the incest, him and his sister. I kind of have a love-hate relationship with him. I'm oh, I like you, and then he does something with her, and I'm you just lost favorite character points. They have 3 children together. Well, probably just one now. Their first child was terrible.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah. Yeah.
Best season so far is...
I don't think I've had a favorite season. I think we're just all kind of just together. I like the stories and how everything's going. So I can't really say if there's a favorite season.
Are the Starks the ancestors of Tony and Howard Stark? Is that a possibility?
Possibly, maybe.
I'm gonna take that as a yes. I mean, the microphone's not pointing that way, so hypothetically it's not picking up. But it's really loud.
They want to talk about their Games of Thrones stuff too. No one likes your opinions.
So I guess, would you recommend this show?
I would, yeah.
Who would you recommend it to? What kind of people would enjoy it?
Probably fantasy and nerd type of people. Because it's heavily fantasy and everything, but there's a lot of sex, and the gore is kind of heavy, so if you can stand that, go ahead. So yeah, it's really heavy.
So you heard it here first, guys. the Night Walkers are going to attack, take down Crow, everybody else is going to unite, and then the magical boy will rise. I don't know what makes him magical, or that if he is even really a boy, but that's Game of Thrones. I hope that made more sense to people that have some sort of Game of Thrones knowledge, because basically I gathered that there should just be more dragons.
There should be more dragons. Hopefully there'll be more dragons.
That actually they should just make a sci-fi series on the Pern books, which is basically all dragons. It's a sci-fi series because it's actually another planet, and there's dragons.
Dragons.
It's good. You should check it out.
Just dragons.
Just dragons. Dragons are great. Okay, yeah, that's all.
Yay!
Game of Thrones. Do you know when the next season starts? Has it started?
It's starting soon. Soon. I mean, I can't watch it anyways until it comes out on DVD. So soon, I guess. Hopefully soon.
We're old. We don't know how to internets. No. All y'all smart youngins are gonna have to teach us. Yeah. Okay.
No. No.